What is going on, guys? Jack here and welcome to episode 105 of the Bristol Rovers career mode series. We're going to start this episode by going into a game against Stoke City in the Barclays Premier League. But before we get into anything, I just want to thank you guys for the support that you gave on the last episode. If we can smash over 40 likes once again, that would be greatly appreciated. As in this episode, we've got our Champions League debut later on in this episode against Roma, which is going to be a very interesting match, and hopefully we can win it. But starting things off here, we're going into a match against Stoke City in the Barclays Premier League, one that we really should be winning, because of course we drew our last two matches, and with Adam Campbell back in the squad after being injured for the majority of this season so far, even though there's only been a couple of weeks so far of this actual competitive season, he is making his competitive debut, and hopefully he can bag in some goals, because we really need to pick up a win here. After drawing two games, it's not good enough. We're in 12th, I do believe, in the Barclays Premier League. And although this is most likely our last season, and it probably will be our last season actually if we can win the Champions League, I'm not planning on doing another season. But if we do plan on doing another season, which I highly doubt, we really need to improve on these results. But luckily for us, it's Ryan Brunt there, stealing the ball off of the defender. A horrible mistake there in the Stoke City line of defence, and Ryan Brunt just steals it, and he just absolutely smacks that into the back of the net. Really good strike actually from him, even though the goalkeeper was off his line. It was still a really nice goal for Ryan Brunt, getting his third goal in 3 games. Now, despite not winning a game so far in the Barclays Premier League, Ryan Brunt is still scoring goals, which is great to see. And we could have even doubled our lead here as Adam Campbell goes running through the defence, using his pace, crossing it into the middle, and that is a fantastic header. Probably the goal of the season so far. I know it is a header, and headers are very easy to score on FIFA 14 especially, but that is a very nice goal from him. I do believe that's Valentino Lazaro possibly. I'm not 100% sure. For some reason I just can't tell who the players are in my team anymore. That is Valentino Lazaro to get the goal there and make it 2-0 in this match in the 36th minute. But to be honest, Stoke weren't out of it, and as they do a long ball here, their specialist trademark long ball from the halfway line, Cameron Jerome gets on the end of it as Muniesa passes it to him. He puts it into the back of the net, and they get back into the game here. I was very worried because I was playing very defensive in this game. Despite scoring 2 goals very early on in the first half, I was defensive because I really wanted to win this game, and you can see me here just passing it round, just trying to find some space, not forcing anything, and that's the thing that I've been trying to do here. As DeAndre Yedlin gets played through here, he crosses it into the middle, and it's Adam Campbell to get his first competitive goal for Bristol Rovers. What a great goal that is. Not really a great goal, it's a header once again, the third header I do believe. Well, actually no, Ryan Brunt did score with his foot, but apart from that, that's 2 headers out of 3 of the goals, so that's a little bit, I don't know. I know you guys are probably getting a little bit tired of me crossing the ball, but it's working. It really is. I mean, Campbell's 5'6". How on earth he's winning that header, I do not know. They really need to fix that in FIFA 15 career mode. I really do hope they do. But something that I did turn on was handballs. Now, this is something that I have realised that I have had off for the whole of FIFA 14, but I've turned them on. And as we get a free kick here after the Stoke City right back or left back handballed the ball there, I guess you could say, we give the free kick to Josh Murphy. We cross it into the middle, and it's a great header by none other than our captain, Jamal Lesquelles. What a great header that is. That's a really good leap. And he gets his first goal of the season to make it 4-1 here. We're absolutely demolishing Stoke City here in this match. And that was a really, really well taken chance. Really good free kick taken by Josh Murphy, and a really good header. Very well deserved goal, because we have been in some poor form at the start of the season, but scoring 4 goals like that is just really good to see, because it just goes to show that we're really, really improving as a side, and hopefully we can win the Barclays Premier League title. And we almost made it 5-1 there. Imagine that. Imagine if we could have scored that goal there, but unfortunately we couldn't quite put it into the back of the net. Then Ryan Brunt hit the post from a header, and that was very unlucky indeed. We had numerous chances in the second half to improve our lead, and as Jarrod Hughes gets onto the ball here, I wasn't really sure what to do, so I just decided to cut inside, fool the defender completely, have a finesse shot, and oh my god, what a goal that would have been. By far that would have been goal of the season. I mean, that had curve on it. That was really nice. And the animation on that was just fantastic. The goalkeeper was nowhere near that. Very lucky from the goalkeeper that that didn't go in. But we did get one more chance in the game as John Taylor goes sprinting down the right once again. Crosses it into Campbell, and it's another header. I can't believe this. For a 5'6" player to be winning headers like that, it just goes to show the Stoke City defence were just having an absolute nightmare at Bristol Rovers. We make it 5-1, and that was well and truly game over. I mean, by the time we'd scored 3 or 4 goals, it was game over, but that just really shored up the result and improved our goal difference as well, making our goal difference 4 for this season. And you can see there, lots of scorers on the sheet. Cameron Jerome for Stoke, Ryan Brunt, Lazaro, Campbell, and I do believe it was Gerard Hughes, I think, getting on the score sheet as well. And all of those players doing very well for Bristol Rovers, making sure that we pick up the win. And you can see there, we were absolutely dominant in the game. 8 shots on target. And Stoke, they could have had a few more goals. You could have argued they could have had 2 or 3 goals. But Cohen Casteels, he has been the signing of, not the signing of this series, but the signing of this season so far. For 2 million, he is an absolute steal of a goalkeeper. I mean, he's brilliant, and you'll see this in the upcoming matches as we go into another game here against Manchester United. Really should be winning this, and I'm saying that because we're still low in the table. I think we're 10th or 9th. It hasn't really improved that win that we did get against Stoke City. Even though it was emphatic, we only picked up 3 points, remember. A win is only 3 points, no matter how many goals we score in a match. And you can see Manchester United still got David Moyes as their manager, but they got a really nice side, to be fair, and it's going to be very difficult to beat them. They've got quite a few young players in there, and their defence of Johnny Evans and Phil Jones, I was a little bit worried about, because I know they're at high overalls, which is very worrying indeed, and it proved hard to break them down in this match for sure. But the first chance in this game did come in the 25th minute here, as well. Manchester United, they had a free kick, they completely messed it up, and as we go on the break here, once again it's John Taylor. He's just too fast for any defender to catch up to him. He crosses it into the middle, it's Ryan Brunt to win the header, and we make it 1-0 in the 27th minute. Ryan Brunt catching out Salvatore Sirigu at the front post, scoring the header and making sure that we score a goal to get ahead in this match. Really important goal as well, and Cavani just couldn't believe it. I mean, Manchester United, that was a really undeserved goal. They had a few chances in this game, not stellar chances. I mean, Manchester United were doing okay, but they just weren't creating enough really good chances, basically, to make sure that they'd go ahead. And as Fabio takes aim there, I thought that that would have levelled it up on the stroke of half-time on the 45th minute. But luckily, our lead was still intact, and it remained at 1-0. And you may have also seen that I did change the formation. I probably should have showed you guys that, but what I've gone with at the moment is a 4-3-2-1 formation with Ryan Brunt as a lone striker and this guy, Timo Werner, as a winger, because this almost paid off. Look at that. Absolute thunderbolt of a shot, but unfortunately it didn't go into the back of the net. But yeah, I've been playing the 4-3-2-1, and the reason I was playing that is because Manchester United played the same formation as us. They played the 4-1-2-1-2, so I knew it would be very difficult to break them down. Or was it the 4-2-3-1? I'm not sure. But either way, that counters the 4-4-2 diamond wide, so I knew that I'd have to change the formation for this match. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to win it, and luckily we did win it. Manchester United should have got more goals in that match. It was as simple as that. We won the game 1-0, and it's another clean sheet for Casteels in the net. But right now, we are about to make our competitive debut in the Champions League. You may be able to see our table or our group right there. We've got FC Barcelona, we've got Roma, and we've got Ajax. That's really tough. That is going to be very tough to beat, especially FC Barcelona. We're going against Roma, who's probably, I don't know if they're a strong side. I mean, they are a really good side, but I don't know if they're as strong as FC Barcelona. Ajax, we could beat them. I think we've got a chance of beating them, but FC Barcelona, I don't think we can beat them. I really don't think we can. We don't have a team that's strong enough. And you can see all the groups right there if you do want to see them. Group E is by far the easiest. And I think they've got an easy ride in Group E. I'm not sure who the players are, or the teams, sorry, that are in Group E. But I think I remember that they have the easiest group. But we have one of the hardest. I mean, Roma, can't take anything away from them. They are a really strong side. And if we had the updates on, they'd have players like Ashley Cole, they'd have players like, you know, Mehdi Benatia, but luckily for me, they don't have the updated stats. So some of these players are from the original first team, but a lot of them, they've actually brought in some new players, Roma. They've brought in Doumbia, Etienne Capoue of Spurs, a few other players such as Benedict Howardez from Schalke, which is quite interesting to see. So they've obviously revamped the squad quite a lot, but the first chance in the game did come here as well. I don't know what happened there. In the 6th minute, we take a shot, it's saved, and then Jose Angel with a heroic block. I mean, that shot should have gone in by Ryan Brunt, but it was a fantastic slide tackle, last ditch attempt, but we've got another chance in the game here, and how on earth we managed to put that into the back of the net, I have no idea. It's Gerard Hughes to get the first goal, first competitive goal in the Champions League, and it is him to put it into the back of the net. Who else would it be? I mean, if it wasn't Ryan Brunt, it'd be Gerard Hughes. I mean, he's the star of this series. He's a little gem in this series that has just been a really fantastic youth player, and out of all the youth players, he has really shone for us, and he's really been there in the vital stages when we really do need a goal. And we could have even made it 2-0 here as Ryan Brunt plays through Adam Campbell. The goalkeeper's off his line. We chip the ball over the bar. It's so unlucky there. We could have made it 2-0 there, but Adam Campbell really should have done better there. Not being harsh or anything, but that should have gone into the back of the net. I hardly put any power on it, and that chip shot was just not that good whatsoever. And he's not. I've noticed he's not very good at finishing, Adam Campbell. He's not like Ryan Brunt at finishing, and Ryan Brunt there taking a shot across goal in the 71st minute. Very unlucky there, but that did end the game. So we win our first competitive fixture in the Champions League, 1-0 against Roma. A really solid result, and we go through with the 3 points. Hopefully we can advance and maybe win the Champions League. That's what we're hoping to do this season, and if we can, that would be absolutely awesome. But this is going to be the end of the episode, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and if you have, please be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. But on that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.